I would like to thank. I couldn't participate on all the events, but the last two speeches were closing it on a golden note. I'm very happy to have had met Lucila and Maureen. I'm very grateful for everything that I heard and everything that I was thinking. Mainly when she showed the apocalypse slide. I only have to thank you and tell you all that I want to be in all encounters with you, Marcia and Andre. Thank you and all the team. Much gratitude.
Professora Márcia.
É coisa de pernambucana. Beijo, beijo para todo mundo.
É uma conterrânea. Professora Márcia, me ouve?
Sim, Angélica.
Teacher, do you hear me? Yes, Angelica. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Angelica. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. I am a student from Marcia right now. And I would like to say that I am surprised, grateful, very emotional by the high quality of the reflections that were brought here. They were completely outside the box. Being out of the commonplace, making us think and reflect on multiple perspectives. I am a young person. On my current vision, Maureen has brought the icing on the cake. I think that the transformation will come from the change of the paradigm of what it means to be human being. And I felt very moved, very touched, very inspired by this very brilliant mind thinking and bringing to us with such clarity and love, a perspective of love and work that many people share on this inspiration. And I feel like the teacher said, without naivety, but with hope, believing that it's possible. Thank you, teacher, for the invitation, for the organizers. To everyone that has participated, I am very inspired, very moved. Thank you. And I wanted to detail. One more thing. Maybe if this event were live, it wouldn't be the participation of so many people wouldn't be possible. All this diversity wouldn't maybe be possible. The cost would be different. The mobilization would be different. So there are pros and cons, but this moment allows us to bring together such a bright people to share on this encounter of knowledge. Thank you. Let Rogério speak.
Ai, que bom.
Teacher Rogério, will you? Marcia, I'm not. I'm the only reason I'm not very admired by this work is because I know you. You were amazing. I think only you could have the courage and creativity to make a work like this happen. I couldn't expect this from anyone else. Without talking without diminishing anyone. Thank you, Marcia. This benefit you're giving us. This is very remarkable. We are the community, the PCA community is profoundly thankful for everything you have done, and this naturality that you speak of. It's like it's the most natural thing of the world. It's not natural at all, Marcia. It's something completely extraordinary. I think we have to consider that as something completely extraordinary and out of the expected. I got a little bit emotional right now, sorry. I'm very grateful, Marcia, in the name of PCA. Teacher Rogério, you kill me with emotion. He's the one that lectured me on the approach. He was my first teacher and supervisor. We worked together for 35 years. Everything I know, I owe to him and every big master. But he was my first master. How the way I thanked him in my opening to the seminar. Maureen was one of my other masters, and Irene what speaks.
Você tem que desativar o seu som. Aliás, ativar.
Aqui, ó, Rogério, por isso que ela te ouviu.
Irene, agora fala, pode falar.
Bom, primeiro eu quero agradecer a André e a você.
First, I want to thank Andrea and you for the organization of this event. It couldn't be better. And I am very proud to say that I'm your friend and teacher, that you were the one that made me know PCA and persevere on this work. It was very enriching for me. And it was very challenging for me to use all these virtual resources without the help from anyone. Sometimes my children call me to see how I am. It was very important to me. I can't say what was better. Every speaker spoke about themes that were profoundly instigating. They are questions, issues that make me want to live more, to make more. I'm very grateful for everything that I saw yesterday and today, and give you praise for all your courage to make this happen. I want to thank all other participants also, many important people to me. Thank you. It's not courage, people. It's craziness. Okay, Salete.
Márcia, parece que tinha alguém antes, na hora que o Rogério foi falar, que não conseguiu falar.
Posso falar?
Sim.
Can I speak? Yes. So, Marcia, congratulations. I would like to be there to give you a big hug. You own it. I really agree with everything that Rogério spoke. Told you, I'm gonna cry like you in a little bit, and I want to tell Maureen that I loved it. I love to see her speak, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I can't speak anymore. I just want to praise you all, and I want to tell Maureen that I already have the hope that I want to tell Maureen that I already am carrying the hope that she brought to us all here. Marcia, I want to tell you to you and André, especially extending to everyone, every speaker, and the staff that helped. To me, the seminar had a mark of love and caring. I think that the way that you dealt with this, some way made that everyone also had that as a mark this time that we were together. I'm very emotional with all this, everything I heard since yesterday. And it has to do with hope, an active hope. And every time we can be closer and more together, we can transform this world. And I want to thank especially Maureen, Lucila, and Lucila that gave voice to Maureen. And they are an example to me. A big kiss to everyone.
Pediu para falar, Tininha.
Oi, tô
¿Puedo
aqui.
hablar? ¿Puedo hablar?
Sim, Tininha.
Oi, querida. Tá me ouvindo?
Tô.
Oh,
You
bem,
hear me? Well, I want to thank you, Marcia. It's a great pleasure to having participated in this seminar. A very great pleasure to see people that we like so much. It's a big pleasure to see that you have so much wanting together with Andrea and all these useful people. And I hope that you continue with this one thing and this dynamicity. When you say that you associate with the young people because you are old, the young people get together with you because you are very young, because you are very dynamic, because you are very knowledgeable. And I thank you, Andrea, and everyone on the team for that. And I want to send a great kiss to Maureen because I really like to see you. Kisses.
¿Puedo hablar? Hola Marcia, Claudia, de Argentina, Santa Fe. Realmente estoy profundamente emocionada. Llorando con Caro. Este es un lugar seguro para expresar nuestros sentimientos. Maureen, estuve contigo en la presentación del libro, Cantando en el Bosque. Y hoy veo plasmado acá un ejemplo de
an example of mutual cooperation of you and Lucila.
Con lo cual no tengo dudas que todo lo que hemos estado escuchando acá no tengo dudas que todo lo que acá fueron exponiendo es posible. Y creo que está en nosotros comprometernos hoy en construir territorios de esperanza. Muchísimas gracias. Gracias, Caro. Te María.
Gracias, Cláudia.
Boa noite, eu posso falar?
Sim, Armando.
Can I speak?
Márcia, primeiramente eu queria agradecer a você.
Marcia, first I want to thank you for the opportunity to be here with a young soul as you that promotes me to be in contact with my inner youth. I can't express how this has come to fruition inside me. And I would really like to speak directly to Maureen. Can I speak in English to her? She understands Portuguese. Ela entende português. Yes, she understands Portuguese. Great. So, I just want to thank Maureen because it's very impressive how the young I see how my young age is some kind of incapacity. I see it as an incapacity to speak. I see my lack of experience as a non-speaker, as having no place of speech. And Maureen comes here and shows that this being able to speak is much beyond that. It's not only speaking. It's present in so many places and it's incredible. In all these days, it has come to come together in this academic place, and the lack of hope of not being there is no publication, and what is this toxic place, and seeking a sense of meaning in the things. And I see that meaning is, I don't know how this word, it's like trying to be a big of a,
mas como coletivo intelectual.
It's a responsibility as individuals, as a collective, people who want to go on this destiny, on this unique thought that the PCA promotes, not only to promote hope, but to be hope, in essence. So it's incredible, and how that burns inside me, this responsibility that we carry, this responsibility to transform. And it doesn't, it's not important if I have 2 years of a graduation or of that the speech has to come through another one. I think the tone has to be spoken. That's the most important thing that you all taught me, that we have to speak, we have to take a stand, because it's in that way that we can carry that hope together and build together. So thank you, everyone.
Juntas, para aí, Vera.
Deixa eu falar primeiro, porque senão eu não vou conseguir terminar. Eu estou bastante emocionada.
I'm very emotional. I needed a hug now. I think only a hug is able to concretize, to the gratitude for what you and Andred made to organize this very special event for all of us. I was thinking here, how would it be a way to tell you how thankful I am? And I think the best way I can do is that this new generation that maybe we are helping to form can continue our work. We are arriving at the place that we are stopping and not continuing, but I think that the way to say thank you to all that they have done is for them to keep the torch. You, Andrea, and everyone that spoke, and the staff. It was such a great generosity that here is culminates in the presence of Maureen, and I know how generous of a person you are in you participating here today. And it cut the connection.
Vera, acho que você congelou.
Caiu a Vera?
Caiu e voltou.
Está desligado.
Vera?
Ativa o som, Vera.
Eu não acredito que vocês não ouviram o que eu falei.
O final, não. Você estava agradecendo a Maureen.
I didn't hear the end.
Eu disse que
I said that the word for this event is generosity. And the presence of Maureen here was very generous, and her presence concretizes my sensation of generosity. Thank you, everyone. I'm also emotional, Marcia. My heart's racing. I would like to be with everyone. Thank you, everyone, for this encounter. You, Andre, and there were very strong moments. I would like to thank Maureen and tell her how much she has inspired me and still inspiring me. With the text about heuristic investigation as a psychotherapy, the text that I have been working with on a project with Marcia. It has inspired me a lot and bringing me a lot of reflection and a lot of travels also. I thank for the text, and I also thank you, Marcia. I'm very moved by this text, Maureen. Thank you. A great kiss.
Claro que, né? Entende? As palavras serão poucas. Mas muito obrigado a você.
The words are never enough. Thank you, Andre. I want to connect with this family, a wonderful family that's ACP, PCA. I want to thank you, Maureen, to always feed my seed of hope. And everyone that gave their contribution. I really thank you, everyone. Great kiss on your heart, Marcia, and everyone.
Eu quero falar.
Chocou agora, né?
Oi, posso falar?
Vai, Edson.
Vamos lá.
Vai, Edson.
Meu coração também está...
My heart is also racing in a very fast pace. I like to say that Marcia and Andre and the team, I think you didn't realize what you gave us. You didn't realize what happened from yesterday to today, and maybe in some decades or even more, we will be talking about this moment. And that's it. Thank you. Thank you.
Eu também gostaria, não sei se eu consigo.
Vai.
É breve, só assim agradecer.
It's brief. I would like to thank again, Marcia. I also made this thanks on the chat to you and Andre and all the team. And to me, this moment is a historical moment on the approach. A moment that we really need to think and rethink. You brought this reflection to us. And Maureen has closed with a golden key. It brings us hope. It lifts the spirit up. Thank you.
Eu queria falar também. Eu gostaria de poder
falar também, mas pode ser depois da Maria do Céu, não tem problema.
I can speak after Maria.
Eu acho que isso que você acabou de falar, né, do marco que está sendo esse evento
I think that what you're talking about, that how this event is being, it's impossible to not recognize that. And it's very important to listen to so much people with an amazing quality of presentations. As Rogério says, it's not surprising because we know their competence. Marcia chose great people that have very significant things to speak on this moment we are living in Brazil and in the world. And even more, this hope and some paths that we can see now. We in this very difficult moment that we don't know where to go by and how to contribute. And I think the speakers all gave us a sense of how to do that. Every speakers have a very important, significant to me and my personal and professional life. They inspire and fulfill me, and it's very emotional to listen to every one of these people. And I think this is just a little bit of being shown that it's very important in my life. I would like to thank Marcia and the translator, Andre, and everyone that we do not know but have contributed to this. And I don't think a project of this size can be made with just 4 people. I think there's a lot of people that has contributed and we don't even know. And it's very the face of the approach, this approach and how and the things we do is of an animation that only together we can do. So I'd like to thank and the honor to being able to be here and be able to do some things with Marcia also. That was my teacher and Rogério that were in Salete, that all were my teachers. So thank you. I just want to thank. I can't even speak. I'd like to thank to everyone that has collaborated for this to happen. Edson's words I made mine. It's a very important moment to have participated on this with so many people from around the world. I can really see that if it was not online, I wouldn't be able to participate because of many reasons, and be able to share, and not only to collect information about what people do. This gives us the ideas to think. So I deeply thanks everyone that has given an effort to make this happening, mainly to you, Marcia, that we have talked on private about this. It was very important to me to have this moment here to stop and listen, to ripen some ideas and think on other things, and be very moved with things to elaborate. I really thank you. Thank you a lot to Maureen to be here and make this effort to be here. The first book I have from PCA is her name on to listen to her is very special to me. I had read her and follow her on Facebook, but I couldn't be here on the International Forum here in Brazil where she came. But what a great opportunity. What a special thing. So I thank you very much I'm very moved and wanting to do a lot of things. And this is the thing. I don't think that we want just to go out of here with new information, but with this wanting to be creative and to do something. I think that we are very nourished by this. So I thank you a lot. Thank you.
Oi, posso falar rapidinho?
Sim, quem é?
Milena.
Oi, Milena. Não estou te vendo.
Oi. Tá vendo?
Agora tô.
Oi. Eu queria agradecer.
So I'd like to thank Maureen. It was very emotional to listen to her and everyone. And you, Marcia and Andre. I don't even have words to thanks. Thank you.
¿Puedo hablar?
Sí. ¿Quién es?
Sérgio desistiu de falar, Sérgio?
Não, eu estou no caminho, estou pegando coragem.
Eu gostaria de falar também.
Eu acho
Posso
que eu vou falar.
Agora?
Não, deixa eu falar.
Sérgio está na fila, Juliana.
Agora me empurraram.
It was the first encounter that I have participated of the community, and I'm very moved by this. I would like to thank you also, Marcia, my teacher, my orientator, Andre, that's very dear to me. I would like to thank. I want to bring gambling and this felt. I don't have a word for this. So the feeling I have is like this group is a great wave on the oceans, movement with all of us going together to the beach in some way. And this beach is the hope the hope to get to this land is what the feeling I got from Maureen. So that's it. Thank you, the team. I'd like also to speak. And thanks. We are living this loss, and we lost Afonso. Marcia is in that group also. I had lost the inscriptions, but I could finally participate here and see many people. So I'm here on this path back to here because I was a little bit off. You know, I was coming back when I was very happy that Afonso had opened this group, but it's just a very sad thing that he is gone now. But I think we can keep on going on his way. I had subscribed to participate on the counter group on the Latin PCA group encounter, and I really want to come back. And when I saw the cost, I wouldn't be able to participate on that. So this event being online, it was very good for me. We are always reinventing ourselves as human beings. So it's been great for me to have this opportunity to be here at home with my 3 children on a home routine, but also be in contact with you and all the experience from people around the world, people that I only knew of from the books like Amatuzi. And so many things, so many people that I saw a little bit on some encounters and others that I only have seen here now. So I really want to thank everyone and encounter with you, that even though it's not compared with the presential one, it's good to be here. We can produce and find ourselves, and it's very positive. And you saw that Afonso was present with us, especially when Nietzsche, when Gillian brought to us the contribution of Nietzsche and all the existential thinkers. I really liked the articulations with Paulo Freire and everything. I think that people also talked about Paulo Freire here in chat. Very nice for this Academy of Hope that rejuvenates us on what we do and on our hope. I'm very grateful.
Bueno, antes que nada, hola Marcia, hola a todos. Gracias mil, Andrea, Marcia, por lo que han organizado. Yo quiero contarles que me anoté porque tenía muchas ganas de verlos. Hace muchos años que no estoy en los internacionales del enfoque y esto fue como una gran oportunidad para mí de poder volver a verlos.
En foros internacionales. No acredité que iba a encontrar tanto más en todo sentido.
La energía que han puesto Andrea, Marcia, todos los que han presentado de un nivel de excelencia profundo en todo sentido, que me han tocado realmente el alma. Es como que siento que todo en mí, o incluso la percepción de mí misma que he estado trabajando en esta cuarentena, es como que va mostrándome distintas Helenas que se están transformando. Es como que hay una acomodación en todo lo que, en todas las ponencias me han ayudado a poder encontrar por ahí, como decía Maureen o tantos otros, ¿no? Esa esperanza que siempre está en mí, pero también a una Helena por ahí menos sociable, más simple, a una Helena que, no sé, que esta conexión con todos ustedes, esta gran familia, estaba necesitando hace mucho tiempo. Quiero agradecer también por nombrar a Eugene Gendling, mi gran maestro, después de Carl Rogers, a quien extraño muchísimo, y agradecer que lo hayan incluido en el enfoque, porque para mí es puro enfoque y es parte de esta gran familia. Bueno, y mandarles un beso, un abrazo enorme que necesitaría recibir y dar a todos ustedes por esta maravillosa oportunidad de encontrarme con esta gran familia internacional que estaba extrañando tanto. Así que, de todo, Marcia, tu energía es maravillosa. No sé cómo haces para estar tantas horas pendiente de todo. Las traductoras, los expositores, todo maravilloso. Así que mil gracias y una alegría de volverlos a ver y encontrarlos de vuelta.
Gracias, Helena.
Márcia. Sim. Oi. Eu me chamo Nádia. Consegue me ver?
I'm called Nadia. Mark, you were not listening to me because I was doing the translation to Portuguese at that time. So I would like to thank you the opportunity to be participating in this event, and thank you and all the team, so we could be all here on both of these days. I'm now a student that's finishing the course. I chose PCA, or maybe PCA chose me, like people have been telling me. I study here in Pernambuco. I'm very satisfied to be able to be present on a huge event like this. Even though we have all these hardships because of the pandemic, I would really like and thank you for the initiative to throw yourselves and allow us to be here today. Every speech, everyone has brought a lot of richness to, and I feel fulfilled on this final period of my graduation, and I want to study more of this, of the PCA, and I really want to thank you to allowing us to be here.
Eu falo depois.
Então tá bom. Queria dizer a você o seguinte, a vocês todos.
So I would like to tell you all this. If this was a total failure, only to be able to see all these great people that I have not seen for many years, but it was not a failure, it was fantastic. So it was both things. That's fantastic to see all these old friends that we have, and have this encounter that was great. And I hope that repeats itself. And let's think about this to repeat it. Thank you.
Oi, estão me vendo?
You see me?
Eu sou estudante de psicologia na Universidade Federal de Mato Grosso.
I'm a student of psychology, and I really want to thank. It's a great honor for me to be able to hear you all, to listen to you all. People that are only in the books, and it's very gratifying to see all of you.
Apresentam mais outras coisas, e a ACP ou as psicologias humanistas, elas são
The
mais...
university, maybe the PCA and other humanity theories are maybe sidelined. So I really want to thank my teacher that is a student of Marcia, and she on our classes present many videos from you, Marcia. And to me, I am also a journalism graduate, and to me, it was very fulfilling, this new way of being. In this society, I was in a very competitive profession that's so hard for us. It's a division of waters for me. So I really want to thank every speaker, all the team. I really want to thank everyone.
Depois eu falo, então.
Não, pode falar. Mas espera.
Sim, Cleice.
Então, eu quero agradecer mesmo a
I want to
oportunidade.
thank everyone this opportunity. I am graduate. Marcia was my teacher back then. We were on the Latin American encounter. Even though I was a very young woman, it was the way I could participate. From then to now, working on the social area. It was never possible for me anymore to go on these encounters. because of time and financial reasons, we mature and other priorities come up. That's a great opportunity for me to participate online because the costs are really much lower for us. And the study groups was also very much better for us online. And this encounter for us, I see right now, I am very sure that I never abandoned the PCA, and this is very, very clear to me now that I never abandoned the PCA. I was with this doubt if I was or not from the PCA, and now I see that I am PCA. It is a person-centered organization where I work.
Sim, uma organização centrada na pessoa, centrada no adolescente, nos direitos humanos, enfim, na esperança.
So we are centered in the adolescent and the people that we take care of. We're going to do a seminar on restorative justice. I send information to Marcia for everyone that's gonna want to participate. So thank you. It was a brilliant opportunity with Maureen and now this hope. This world is so violent to us, so threatening for us.
Fátima de Recife. Oi. Tá me ouvindo? Bom, primeiramente eu quero...
First, I want to thank you and say that I'm very happy to see you again. You were here with us. It was really nice to see you now on this event. You and Andrea, big thanks for you as a teacher and a course coordinator. I'm very moved and inspired to expand these teachings inside the academics. We are a little bit behind the other approaches, and maybe we can battle a little bit to expand things. I was here Friday and Saturday, and it was wonderful. I'm inspired and with a lot of... I want to bring all that I learned here to other people. Thank you and thank everyone.
Márcia.
Boa noite, PC. Prazer te conhecer.
Good night.
Me ouvindo? Eu sou a Adriana Brito, de Feira de Santana.
I'm Adriana.
Tá me ouvindo? Sim, Adriana. Então, tem 8 anos que eu me formei e a sua tese de doutorado foi norte muito importante para mim.
When I graduated, your doctorate thesis was a very important guide for me, and it's very good to be meeting you today and seeing your energy, and I'm very grateful. I want to tell you how much your thesis has guided me, so thank you.
Oi, posso falar? Ai, que bom, ai, que emoção. Nossa, foi maravilhoso participar do encontro. Eu queria agradecer a você particularmente, e ao André e toda a equipe, mas pelo seu empenho que eu conseguisse aí a minha inscrição, né, no finalzinho. E depois de tantos anos assim afastada dos encontros, né? Foi maravilhoso rever antigos amigos, colegas de trabalho, e acho que é bem isso que a gente sempre fala, que perceber que essa conexão vai além do tempo, do espaço, da distância, né? Então, queria muito parabenizar você, já te expressei a minha admiração, meu carinho, E a minha gratidão pelo maravilhoso encontro e pelas excelentes palestras, né? E mais do que isso, acho que como outros colocaram, que bacana, né, que você pôde, junto com a sua equipe, pensar numa forma da gente continuar trabalhando, né, e você não para nunca, né? Eu vejo assim, meu Deus, realmente admiro a tua energia, a tua dedicação à abordagem, e graças a essa motivação, a esse dinamismo, essa dedicação, a gente está emocionado por poder participar de um encontro que eu acho que a gente nunca imaginou que pudesse acontecer dessa forma, né? E a gente sentiu a mesma vibe, como diz a garotada, a mesma conexão, o mesmo prazer, né? E ficou instigado e provocado da mesma maneira. Então, mais uma vez, muito obrigado pelo carinho, pela dedicação, por tudo que vocês fizeram pelo encontro e por nós. Um beijo grande, cheio de saudades de todos vocês. Tchau, tchau.
Pessoal, aqui é o André. Eu vou precisar pedir para falar um pouquinho.
I need to ask to speak a little. There's a lot of people who wants to speak. Yeah, I really want. I really would like to listen to everyone, but the time is going by, and the translators. Lucas is here saying yes, it's a little bit hard right now. I'm trying to speak slowly to be able for him to breathe a little. What happened? Having seen this seminar, this first seminar come to fulfillment, is a certainty that this energy that Marcia and me are able to live every day that we are together. It was very good for everyone to feel this energy. The name connected from formative connection is an expression of this energy that we work together. And to be able to think right now in this encounter that we were 2 days together, not 2 days, but 1 day and a half together, and be able to work the theoretical and conceptual and the experiencing part, it fills me with hope. I think that this is the hope, and this is the vibe and the energy. This is the way that we can see the world and give this to people. I would like to highlight how enriching was to participate in this seminar. Was good, even though I was here on the backup crew. What I could experiment, I could see this good energy. So thank everyone. I saw that when Edson spoke, we are living a historical moment, and I really believe that also. I really believe that we are living a historical moment. Let us hug ourselves virtually right now, so that we can make a great historical moment that we can create. Marcia? So that you can end for us. So people, someone told, I think it was Emmanuel, that it's good to not live here with answers or information, but with provocations. This is how I live this moment, with happiness and proudness, but with some provocation, some things that will move me forward. I remembered Eduardo Galeano, that speaks like that utopia is something that is there to never to be reached, but it's something that moves us forward. This is how I leave you in this seminar, on this approach utopia that will never be reached, that will move us forward, everyone in their own way, be it on Africa, Russia, Mexico, Argentina, United States, England, in this huge field that is Brazil. This is what moves ourselves. I'm sorry about the emotion. Now that I'm moved, I am a crybaby. I would like to say some objective things fastly because you asked. We have organized ourselves with the help of my girls, Marisa, Natalia, Laura, to record all the...
A Maria do Céu me mandou recado.
All the languages.
Oh.
If it's gonna be good, I don't know, because we didn't see it. But at least in Portuguese, it's gonna be okay. So we're gonna ask the speakers if you can make it available for us, the texts, the slides, and contacts. So you send it to us, so we can organize and can send to all of you. Because the seminar does not end for us here. We need to make some certificates. We have to pay Sadeka with and all these parts. But our goal is to make the videos, the texts, if the authorization is given, and the contacts from our speakers. I am very sure that every speaker will be very happy to make all the contacts available so we can give it to you. So my heart is beating with joy and hope. The translators want to speak a little, I translate you. Não quero mais falar, chefe.
Esse é o Lucas.
Falando para todo mundo tem que estar fora do tradução. Agora foi. O André já tirou.
Isso.
Obrigado a todo mundo. É isso aí. A Márcia é uma grande mestra para mim. Eu sou um artista marcial também. Tenho 2 grandes mestres na vida. Meu mestre na arte marcial, minha mestra na psicologia, que traz uma energia, uma vivacidade absurda que todos vocês conseguem sentir. E a gente tem, às vezes, que falar para ela parar de trabalhar um pouco, parar de querer criar tanto, que às vezes a gente não consegue acompanhar. A gente é jovem, mas quem leva para frente é ela, gente. Então, obrigado, Márcia. Foi muito emocionante ver o Boris, que foi seu professor, sentir também como você impulsiona todos nós para frente. Foi muito emocionante.
Obrigado. Carol e Jenny, onde estão? Carol Erba.
Eu acho que elas já saíram.
Eu acho que elas já precisaram sair, Márcia.
Ah, ok.
Eu estou segurando o xixi aqui há meia hora.
Natália e Marissa.
Nem sei se eu consigo falar. Eu tô aqui chorando.
Cadê a Natália?
Tô aqui chorando, nada. Eu não sei. Me vendo chorando, vou chorar mais ainda. Não, eu só queria agradecer a todo mundo.
Ok.
E agradecer a Márcia, André, Marissa, Lu, todo mundo que esteve com a gente. Eu estou me sentindo realizada de estar aqui. Só isso, não vou chorar.
Marissa?
Oi. Gratidão, né? Que, como as pessoas foram falando aí, esse movimento, essa energia da Márcia ela não querer parar, né? Ela não conseguir parar muitas vezes, isso nos impulsiona. Quem está perto dela, né, consegue captar essa energia, né? Muita gratidão, Márcia e André, pela confiança. Gratidão, Natália, né, por estar comigo nessa jornada. E gratidão a todos. Saio desse evento muito feliz e mobilizada.
Obrigado. Então, temos que sair, vamos embora. Tchau.